Sadly, the 2023 Formula 1 Qatar Airways Gran Premio down made in Italy e dall'Emilia-Romagna has had to be called off. Heavy rain has been battering Imola and the surrounding region, leading to severe flooding at the track. It was undoubtedly the right decision, but it does mean we will never know who would have won this year's race. Alright, we can probably guess, but just to be sure, what if we could recreate the Imola GP with this year's drivers? Well, I just happen to have an advanced copy of F1 23. Look, it's got all of this year's drivers and everything, so clearly it's legit. Have to say though, the graphics are a bit of a downgrade on F1 22, very disappointing. Anyway, on with the race. Qualifying produced a shock result as Alex Albon stuck Williams on pole alongside Charles Leclerc. Sargent finds some form to go P3 ahead of Gasly and a Spanish third row of Alonso and Sainz. Then it's Stroll, Bottas, Piastri, Ocon, Hamilton a disappointing 11th, followed by Guan Yu Zhou, Norris and Bernd Nylander, who must have got fed up of driving the safety car and fancied a go at racing instead. The Haas's are 15th and 16th, then comes the biggest surprise as the Red Bulls were knocked out in Q1, a lowly 17th for Verstappen and 18th for Perez. Ouch. Tsunoda's 19th, Russell's had a dismal qualifying to be 20th, and no one's surprised to see De Vries in 21st. Even less of a surprise is me in last. As you can see, to make this as tasteless as possible, we're racing in heavy rain. And it's go, go, go! But I didn't really go anywhere, and the rest of the field is long gone. Luckily the difficulty is only on rookie, so I can quickly catch up and make up a few positions at the first corner. I'm trying to be careful in this torrential weather because it looks like my mechanics have decided to fit slicks. You can see the insane amounts of spray I'm dealing with in the cockpit view, as well as this lovely dive bomb on a a Haas. Almost made it around one lap and oh dear. This game is brutal if you slightly touch the grass, and it's an instant spin. I bravely decide to give up on the cockpit view, and I've got some catching up to do, so let's jump ahead to lap 3 where I easily slide past De Vries and one of the Red Bulls. It's not a Stewart, honest. I make up a few more positions, and by the end of lap 4 I've caught the McLarens, but it ends in disaster. I'm perhaps a little too optimistic and wipe out, I don't know which one it is, let's say it's Norris. My front wing is gone too, which could pose a minor problem for the rest of the race. It doesn't feel too awful though, so I may as well stay out. It's a bit understeery, but no one's going that fast anyway. I've gone on the grass again and it's another instant pirouette. There go all of my positions and whoops. Sorry Mr. AlphaTauri Minardi, that was an appalling bit of driving by me. 2 corners later and I've binned it again. Cue another jump cut to when I've caught back up. It doesn't take long on this stupidly easy difficulty that I'm clearly still struggling with. Straight lining the chicane gives me the jump on De Vries and I take out his front wing for good measure. Wow, I am good at this. I'm now battling Max Verstappen for 19th, which is hilarious. Let's take out his front wing too, because evidently I'm on the warpath today. Considering I've got no front wing, and the rear wing doesn't look in great shape either, I'm making pretty good progress up the field now. These overtakes aren't that exciting, so let's skip to lap 10 of 10, just in time to see me chuck away 8th place. I mean, what was that? I think I'll probably be getting sacked at the end of this race. And that leads us to the checkered flag, where I'm a miserable 15th. But this race wasn't about me. Well, it was, but it shouldn't have been. We need to see how the top 6 ended up. Who won the never-to-be-staged 2023 Imola GP? It was Charles Leclerc. He absolutely dominated, 34 seconds clear of Albon in second. Sargent got a maiden podium, just barely holding off the Alpines of Gasly and Ocon. Stroll was 6th, and I think Alonso and Bottas was 7th and 8th. The game doesn't tell us much, but that's where they were when I spun on the last lap. So there you go. Sadly it seems we've missed out on a belting race this weekend, but hopefully they'll get everything sorted out and we'll be back at Imola again next year. I'm sure the next race will make up for it by being action-packed and full of thrills and excitement. Where is it again? Oh, bugger.